yesterday, a lot of talk, or Tuesday, I should say, a lot of talk about what happened Monday night in both those games, or in two of those games, with when it comes to the officiating. Because the last time I think we talked to you, Kurt, we were talking about officials swallowing whistles in the regular season and what that would potentially foreshadow for the playoffs. Well, now the Sixers have seen what that means, learning that the hard way. And obviously LeBron wasn't too happy about the officiating, especially on that drive for D'Angelo Russell. Just what's the conversation going on? Again, you were at Clippers Mavs. What's the conversation behind the scenes within league circles with your sources throughout the league about just the state of officiating right now in these playoffs? And how it's, look, the Knicks are up 2-0. I mean, we could talk about the Knicks and how good they are, but that should be a 1-1 series if officiated properly. And I've said this for years. The last 2-minute report ain't worth the paper it's printed on. Like that is such a waste of time because it absolutely does nothing. It's transparency without accountability. It's a waste. All it does is confirm we already saw, which is that there were several fouls and a timeout that should have been granted. Having said all that, what's going to be the fallout? What's the aftershock of what happened on Monday night?
Honestly, I'm not sure that there will be much. I mean, guys swallow their whistles a little bit in the playoffs anyway. And by the way, have we set the playoff record already for players looking at their coaches right after a play and going, hey, I need a review.
Feels like it.
Where to God, every play right now, man. I don't know that you're going to see much change like during the playoffs. There was a lot of talk about the missed calls, but a lot of that also turned to, hey, man, why didn't you call a timeout? Why didn't Kyle Lowry call a timeout on the baseline? For all the bad calls, there were plenty of mistakes by the 76ers in that stretch.
And the Lakers had a 20-point lead.
Exactly. So both of those teams blew fourth quarter lead, big double-digit fourth quarter leads, or big leads like that. That's kind of what it turned to. Like, you've got to take care of your own business, because if you look, just talking to people last night, they're kind of like from teams, we're just kind of like, if you leave it in the officials' hands, you get what you get, man.
But still, I mean, but Mike's right. I mean, the series should be 1-1. You're up by 5.
Yeah.
And Brunson gets the bounce-in three-pointer, great shot. But at that point, how do you miss him? There were several fouls in that corner. The guy got beat up. Like, worse things happen on New York subways. It happened to Tyrese Maxey. They're in the corner. I mean, they grabbed his jersey. How do you miss that as an official? That is a win that was taken away from them. So that's the thing that bothers me. I'm less upset with the Lakers in Denver because you had a 20-point lead. That's your problem. If you're Philadelphia, the officials should help you out in that situation because New York has to foul, they foul, and yet the officials didn't call it.
Yeah, and standing right there, I don't know, like, the tug on the jersey was absolutely a foul, but guys kind of, I feel like you see it in the NFL too, man. If you're a veteran who knows how to time the pull on the quarterback, who knows how to pull that receiver's jersey at just the right time, you kind of don't get the call. But Maxey got mugged, man. Maxey got absolutely they manhandled him once he kind of got in that corner with the ball, and nothing. And I don't know how you don't get that call. And I don't know. Honestly, my question is, like, I just don't know how they fix it. I don't know what that was actually a pretty veteran officiating crew. Guys get swept up in the moment in those loud, like in a New York venue in a loud arena, and the refs say they don't. And there's certain guys who, Joey Crawford, loved to piss off the home arena like nobody else. But I don't know.
But he was miserable anyway.
I don't know, man.
He was just miserable. Yeah, like Joey was. But let me ask you this. Now, I'm not saying great players haven't, because most of the greats have complained to officials. You think about Michael Jordan, chewing that gum, screaming in an official's face when a call, Kobe, same thing. But can you think of a great player who has complained publicly, press conference-wise, about officiating more than LeBron James? I don't remember, Magic, Michael, Kobe, I just don't remember anybody going all in like LeBron with no. And I wonder what the purpose is. And by the way, before you answer, I just want to point out, LeBron has fouled out of how many games in his career? Like one or two? I don't know.
One or two, yeah.
You can count on one hand. You can definitely count on one hand.
LeBron has benefited from bad officiating more than anybody in the NBA. So it's just ironic to hear him talking about it ad nauseum. Like, can you think of anybody like this, Kurt, at his position who's complained about officiating as much as he has?
No, I think he might be, in terms of especially like doing it. There's a lot of guys, Luka, and we talked about earlier, a lot of guys who do it on the court, right? But like, once you've calmed down in the press conference, they all kind of step back, and LeBron doesn't. Like you said, whatever, $25,000 fine. He shrugs it off and keeps going. He does do that a lot, but I feel like and I'm wondering if it's a situational thing right now with these Lakers where he doesn't think Darvin Ham's going to do it. And this is like a tradition old as time, right? Phil Jackson used to work the officials through the media, and I don't know, maybe Red Auerbach did. Michael, that might be during your time. It's a little before mine, but like
I mine too, bro.
But I mean, it's a long-standing tradition of coaches kind of willing to take the fine to put something in the official's head before the next game in the series. Except I'm not sure that's what Darvin Ham does, and so LeBron's like, I'll take that up. I'll do it this series. I'll see if I can get us some calls next game, especially now coming home. They know they need to get them. They know they need to sweep these two at home, or they're in trouble. And frankly, they're probably in trouble anyway. They are in trouble. It's just they know the task in front of them, and they know they need a couple of calls to get there.
Hey, thank you for watching Brother from Another. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do that now. Don't forget, you can catch us 3 to 4 weekdays on PeacockTV.com and on Sirius XM Channel 85.